Welcome back to our series on RPO sequences. Today I'm going to be covering the natural motion circumnav to VBar sequence. If we take a look, this can be found in the RPO specialized RBar and VBar subfolder. And then once again, we're going to be covering the natural motion circumnav to VBar sequence. So taking a look, as the name suggests, you need to be in a natural motion circumnavs when you start this sequence. That's one of the initial sort of starting conditions in order for this sequence to execute properly. And then the goal of this is to continue on in that natural motion circumnav until you hit the VBar, either the plus or minus VBar, depending on what you specify. Okay, so taking a quick look, we're going to start off on the RBar, or sorry, on the VBar over here with initial in-track offset 150 meters. And then we're going to use one of the other sequences, a VBar to natural motion circumnav sequence, to actually go ahead and kick us off and to get us into that natural motion circumnav. And this also has a cross-track component here. But once we are in that natural motion circumnav, we're going to continue on until we cross the VBar. So in this case, I have the plus VBar as true. So right now I'm behind it. It's actually going to go all the way around, not all the way around, it's going to go halfway around until it hits the plus VBar. So that's what the sequence is going to do. And then we have to have set a few other parameters over here. Who am I? I am the RPO satellite. What engine model? We're just going to take the ProcSop engine model. And then would you like to use impulsive or finite? We're just going to stick for impulsive today, but finite works as well. So if I go ahead and run this, it's going to indeed continue in a natural motion circumnav until I hit the other VBar. If I change this plus VBar to be false and I were to run it, it should go all the way around. Indeed it does. You can see it goes all the way around. And if I were to animate my scenario, you would see it go all the way around, and then it'll stop actually on the VBar. So if I take a look at this, it will stop on the VBar, so it's going to null out all those rates. One other thing to note is the natural motion circumnav you start off in must cross the VBar, and if it doesn't cross the VBar, then you can't use this sequence. It will fail to execute properly. So make sure the natural motion circumnav that you start off in does indeed cross the VBar at some point. Okay. That's going to be it for the natural motion circumnav to VBar sequence. Thanks.